Howdy cruising crew, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we're Holly and Andrew, and today I'm going to be giving you a full ship tour of Royal Caribbean's Odyssey of the Seas. We are starting our ship tour on deck 14. In the front of the ship is the solarium. It's adults only, which you find on most ships. Sometimes they will open it up certain parts of the day for families. I haven't seen that on this one yet. It's a little bright because it is bright and early this morning, but you can see there's a ton of seating in here. This is one of the larger solariums I've seen that actually has like a really nice view too, out towards the ocean. Wraparound windows, and it's at the front of the ship. There's also a dining restaurant. We'll run in there in a second. It's called Solarium Bistro. So breakfast and lunch, or today brunch, is free, and then dinner is a paid dining experience. So we found breakfast to be healthier choices. It's fruit, nice eggs, and then of course a few pastries for everyone. And then lunch yesterday, the sea day, was hot dogs and hamburgers. So not really worth it on a sea day. I love these big chairs. They're so comfy for reading a book and just watching the ocean. It is really warm in here though. You can see it's not covered. It's got just glass that I don't think opens. I haven't seen it open at all, so it really holds the heat in. We're on a summertime cruise, so maybe you don't need that. There's this nice pool up here, still closed for the morning. There's a bar up here, so it's like a multi-layer pool here. There is actually a lifeguard on duty when the pool is open, which is kind of funny to me. I don't know why. This is my favorite part. Well, two favorite parts. First, these big loungers. You guys know I'm a sucker for loungers, and they've got the greatest view on the whole ship straight out the front. There's also a bunch of whirlpools up here. I'm not even sure you guys can hear me. Super toasty, super frothy hot tubs. There's 4 of them, 2 on each side. More loungers straight out the front of the ship. Look at that view. We're heading to Greece, y'all. It's gonna be a beauty today. They've got just a lot of neat seating. It really reminds me actually of the Virgin ships, just because there are so many different places to sit, different types of things depending on what you enjoy. They really make it easy to find your own quiet spot. Like I said, I think this is one of the larger solariums we've been in. I really like it. It's a little warm in the middle of the day, but it's a beauty. This is my favorite statue on the whole ship. It reminds me of my swim team days. I like her little tube. I don't know how many people try and jump in the pool with her. She's even got hair. That's crazy. And then of course there's the bar. All right, before we head outside, let's go check out the Solarium Bistro. So you can access it from the solarium or from the staircase. I'm gonna just do a quick walkthrough because people are in here enjoying their breakfast. Yeah. Lots of seating in here. And I've never seen it really that busy. Here's the pastry options I was talking about. Oh, chocolate croissant. That might be on the menu today for me. Fruits. This is so good. Caramelized peach with fig. Yum. Lots of fruit. Ooh, skim milk. It's hard to find milk over here in Europe. That's not whole milk. We've got some cereals. So here's the entrance from the stairwell or the elevators. Like I said, literally no one here ever. It's a great option for breakfast, especially if you're in a hurry. The dinner at night is kind of like Turkish, I think. You've got hummus, baba ganoush, salmon, snapper, lamb, and baklava, my favorite. let's go check out the pool deck. Because we are in Europe, half this side of the ship, the starboard side, is actually the smoking section. But I totally get it, we're in Europe and everybody smokes in Europe. So I'm gonna actually give you the tour on the non-smoking side. They're pretty much the same. You can see there's a lot of loungers here. No one's out yet because it's pretty early and we actually changed our clocks this morning. But this is the first of the two main pools. Got more of these cool loungers. A little rocky this morning, not bad. The lime and the coconut bar, it's not quite open yet. And then actually up there, you can see it, that's the suite seating. So they have special seating for suite guests, but it kind of ends up in the shade really fast because this is the arm for the North Star that I'll show you in a few minutes. So I don't know, if you're in a suite, maybe consider just going out early for pool chairs. Got a TV out here. It's normally on like Red Bull TV, but they have been showing movies. So last night, since we're heading to Greece today, they were showing My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I think there was a Mission Impossible movie the other night. Steel Magnolia's on during the middle of the day. So kind of random, but a few good options. There's chairs out here. Ooh, let's check out the hot tub. There are actually a ton of hot tubs on this ship, which is great because we're normally on the hunt and they're normally small. This one's massive with a great view of the pool. And then here on deck 14, they also have life jacket rentals for small kids. I believe these are free, you just have to come check them out. They have them for big kids too, so if you've never been swimming before, if you're worried about your little ones, don't worry, you can just check out a life jacket. You don't need to bring your own. Now it might seem weird to have these tables just in the middle of nowhere, but actually right there is the soft serve section, so this is where you can enjoy your ice cream. They're not quite open yet, but I'll show you what it looks like. It's called Sprinkles, and there's actually normally two lines because there's a chocolate machine and a strawberry machine. Both have vanilla. But yesterday the line was like 20 people long. As we keep walking, we head up to the main pool. There's normally a band right here performing. People were out dancing yesterday. It was really the craziest sea day I've ever seen in Europe, but really fun. Looks like they haven't quite opened the pool yet. They're working on it. There's a lot of these lounger chairs in the pool, and they have a lot of these casitas that you can rent. They're going to be cheaper on a port day than they are on a sea day. I don't know that they're fully necessary, but if you like them, definitely check them out. They've also got really funny names. That's where the teen area is. It's really good seating and bright sun. Said parents can kind of see their kids from here. Kids can see all the fun going on at the pool. It's really nice. And then here's another view of the North Star. I'm gonna go ahead and put the footage in right now of our North Star experience. Then there's this kids section called Splash Away Bay. El Loco Fresh is Mexican food. It's closed right now. I think it's only open for lunch. Tacos, nachos, burritos, quesadillas. It's all free. Just gonna point out a few things here. So first of all, they have the Coke Freestyle machines. These are if you buy the soda package. You get a cup that works on the soda machines. If not, you can only get ice and water out of them. There's also ice and water here. And Vitality. Vitality is like the best thing on these ships. So mango and strawberry kiwi are sugar-free and they're so good. And everywhere we've been so far has had this amazing ocean view. We are at the very back of the ship, which means it's time for the Windjammer. The Windjammer is Royal Caribbean's famous buffet. But right next to it is the Coastal Kitchen, which is only for suite guests. It's right here. It's where they eat all of their meals. Little private dining. Good morning. All right, let's head into the Windjammer, but first, we're gonna washy-washy. We are on deck 15. And there is a ton to do up here. I haven't actually been up here yet, so we're gonna be learning together. But first, I wanted to show you this crazy artwork in the atrium. You guys know cruise ships are known for their weird and unique art. This one just looks like a bunch of silver goop running all the way down. Anyways, we're gonna check out the Seaplex. We've got the virtual adventure zone, Playmakers. I think there's a back area here. Let's look at the map. So we're at the aft. We've got Social 180, VR experience, flow rider, ripcord, rock climbing wall, sky pad, lime in the coconut we saw earlier. There's a running track and the spa is even on this floor. So we've got a lot to see. Seaplex. Oh, just for us. It's like a sports club up here. Out to the outside. We're not going out there yet. Video games. And later in the day, the sports court turns into a bumper car track. Well, not a track, just a bumper car floor. We will definitely come back later and check that out. Dibs on pink. All right, let's head upstairs and see Playmakers in the same space. So now we are technically on deck 16. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. The deck just for teens. Can't see it from here. There are a lot of like bar games in this area. Got darts, pool table. Pretty nice looking pool table, actually. Not that I know anything about pool tables. Shovelboard. A full sports bar. And so many TVs for so many sports. It's pretty much the middle of the night in the US, so not going to be a whole lot on right now. They even have a private section. I'm not really sure who this is for. Looks very VIP. Maybe you can reserve it? Oh yeah. Okay, you can make reservations for this area. It's really nice, really fancy couches. Would be cool if your football team was playing or something. A little bit of bar seating and some foosball. And then of course we're right above pickleball courts, which later becomes bumper cars. Got a little bit more arcade up here, a claw machine. Ooh, some games and the electronic table. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, let's paint. I'm not painting, I'm not paying to paint. How much is it? $3! Not paying $3 to paint. I was just gonna say, if you're enjoying this video so far, please consider subscribing below. Leave us a comment, let us know what your favorite part has been so far. We have only seen like 1.5 decks, so we've got a lot more to see. Make sure to stay till the end of the video. We're gonna head downstairs, we're gonna see the theater and the amazing technology on board this ship. This is Odyssey of the Seas. It is considered the most technologically advanced ship in the Royal Caribbean fleet, and you don't wanna miss why. All right, let's see the rest of the arcade, and then we're heading outside. More cool seating, air hockey, bowling, lots of cool stuff, but there's a lot of stuff to do for free on this ship, so maybe consider doing that first. All right, let's see if we can get outside. We are outside and there's this giant pool table. Yes, it's soccer pool. That's actually kind of cool. Next to it looks like a cat. Like I said, weird artwork. Just want to show you guys a few things on the back of the ship. We're back on deck 14. We've got a rock climbing wall. Lots more seating. Got our walking track. So many things on this ship. Oh my god. Let's go check out the flow rider really fast. I don't think it's open yet. Oh, I was wrong. Do I dare? Yeah. Reminds me of the Bridge of Sighs on the MSC ship. We are out over the side. Woo! deck 3. Decks 6 through 13 are mostly staterooms besides some exclusive suite area and the kids area, but we are going to continue our ship tour here on decks 3, 4, and 5. We're going to continue our tour here on deck 3, which is mostly staterooms, but there is the music hall, the casino, and ends with the main dining room. We're heading into the music hall, but there's actually a performance going on. So I snuck up to deck 4 to check it out, but not to bother them. The music hall is a multi-purpose space. They've got a full bar, a lot of pool tables, and it's also where they host a good amount of events. The rest of deck 3 is just the dining room. The dining room does cover decks 3, 4, and 5. So we're gonna head up to 4, take a peek in the middle level of the dining room, and then there's so much to explore on deck 4. Check all this out. The dining room is a really neat layout with going across 3 different floors. The top 2 are for dedicated seating times, and the 3rd floor is for anytime dining. However, because we made reservations for anytime dining really close together, they actually sat us at the same table for all 7 nights. We're sitting in Jackie Chan's section, and when they told us that, we laughed, but they were serious. Our head waiter's name is Jackie Chan. I think that's enough of looking at tables. Let's head back out to deck 4 and see what else the ship has to offer. There's the art gallery. No Peter Max for me today. They have a lot of stores on board. There's only one with Royal Caribbean gear. Look at these cute dog outfits. Waffles would be so mad, but I have a $25 onboard credit, so she might be getting one. Cafe Promenade offers small snacks throughout the day, so sandwiches, cookies, coffee, lemonade. This is pretty much where you can find water all day. And then of course, Sorrento's, Royal Caribbean's famous pizza parlor. It is free, and it is delicious. There's none out right now. I think it's a little too early. There's also a Starbucks in here. And if you get the refillable soda package, there's a soda machine here. There are a lot of different unique spaces on board this ship. This is one of them. It's a pub. It truly feels like a British pub in here. They have a lot of good live music and people are normally hanging out. It's pretty early in the morning, guys, so no one's drinking quite yet. At least not in the pub. How could I forget? There is one more thing on this floor, and that is the Crown Lounge, which is dedicated for Royal Caribbean Crown and Anchor members. This is where they have coffee, some snacks throughout the day. They even have happy hour later here in the afternoon. You might think it's kind of weird that I went all the way down to 3 and now we're doing 4 and then 5, There is a reason I want to end in the 270 theater. I won't give it away just yet, but it is pretty awesome, so make sure to stay tuned till the end of this video. Deck 5, like I mentioned, is the upstairs of the theater and the promenade deck. The promenade doesn't go all the way around, so it's not the best walking track, but there is a full walking track up on the 12th deck. 3 laps equals a mile. Photo gallery, check out all your photos, or you can buy things like GoPros or pre-made towel animals. The Schooner Bar is another classic on Royal Caribbean ships, and although it's a little quiet right now because they're just getting ready for trivia, at night that place is poppin'. There's a pianist and people sit around and sing literally all night. Heading out of the Schooner Bar, there is a specialty dining location. I believe this is basically sushi on 5 equivalent. Kind of funny because you pay for specialty dining to be in like a special dining room, then they put tables just kind of in the walkway where it gets very busy. Definitely expected that to be carpet. Painted tiles. Got kind of a fun view of the downstairs shopping center. Deck number 5 kind of splits around the shopping section, so we are in the Japanese cuisine restaurant, and you can see on this side is another specialty dining, which we will walk by. And on this side is the Bionic Bar, which we'll also walk by. Again, more seating outside. I don't really know what Wonderland is. I think it's a little bit like, I don't know, like whimsical food. Take a sneak peek in. All right, now we're gonna head over to the Bionic Bar. Heading back to the back of Deck 5, kind of the final stop on our ship tour today, but I think I saved the best for last. Oh my god, this guy's playing Baby Shark, I think. Oh, now it's stopped. One of the coolest things about the dining room that I kind of mentioned earlier is that it's actually open to this area upstairs. It's a cool way to see in the kitchen and smell all of the delicious food cooking. Giovanni's is another specialty dining. It's Italian food. You don't really need when you're sailing the Med, because you can get it everywhere. But they have an amazing looking pizza oven, and it just smells super good in here. Again, more seating in the hallway. I don't get it. Another bar and some working area. Looks like a dining room table that you would see in your house. This might be part of Giovanni's still. Wow, look at their pasta maker. Holy moly, I want one of these in my house. I know, you guys are thinking, Holly, what is the best part of this ship? Why do you keep meandering down there? Well, we've got a few more stops, but we are almost there. This is also where you can book your next cruise. It's a little bit further away from the shore excursion desk, which sometimes they are together. All right, we've made it to what I think is the coolest part of the ship. But before I show it to you and explain why, we're gonna check out one more room. This is probably where Andrew would say is the coolest part of the ship. And that's the library. We're actually up on the 6th floor, which you can only access once you're in this room. You can't access it from the staterooms. This is where the library is. It's kind of hidden, but it's by far the biggest library I've ever seen on a cruise ship. They've got books. They're even organized, let's see, by section, type of book. They also have board games, puzzles. I didn't see, well, they do have children's books. I wonder if they have like small books for bedtime stories. This is also where they put daily trivia. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to like, subscribe, leave us a comment below, and the biggest thing you can do for us is tell your friends and family to check out our videos. Oh, and by the way, if you're interested in booking a cruise on board Odyssey of the Seas or any other cruise, please reach out to me. I'm a Fora travel agent. I'd be happy to help you book your next vacation.